What if I told you real life actually has cheat codes? Not just motivational quotes or productivity hacks. I'm talking about actual psychological exploits, hidden behaviors, and brain glitches that can give you a serious edge. You're not dreaming, you're debugging the system. Imagine you're at a cafe, you see someone you've wanted to talk to for weeks, your heart's racing, your palms sweaty, and instead of freezing or overthinking, you say one thing. Hey, can I ask you something? That simple question, it's not just small talk. It's line one of the cheat code. Because if they say yes, and they probably will, you've just activated the first line of a persuasion script used by salespeople, politicians, even cult leaders. Welcome to real life on hard mode. Let me show you how to hack it. The yes ladder. You're waiting at a bus stop. It's late. The city's slowing down. Flickering streetlights. A half-empty cup of coffee in your hand. Next to you, someone's scrolling through their phone, bundled in a coat 2 sizes too big. You recognize them. Not well. Maybe they work in the same building, but tonight, for some reason, the silence between you feels heavier than usual. And for the first time, you want to say something. Not about the weather, not about the bus. Something more personal, something human. But how do you go from strangers to something else without making it weird? You don't jump in, you build up. Hey, do you know if the 209 still runs this late? They look up, half surprised. Yeah, I think it does. That's the first yes, and it's more powerful than it seems. Because when someone agrees to something, even something tiny, their brain makes a note. I said yes, this feels safe. So you keep going. You work at that tech company on the 4th floor, right? Another yes. Is it true they let people bring their dogs to meetings? They laugh. Every Tuesday. Now the air feels different. You've gone from silence to a rhythm, agreement after agreement. And now the question that really matters. Would you want to grab lunch sometime? I've been looking for an excuse to try that ramen place. And because you walked them here, one yes at a time, you're not a stranger anymore. You're someone familiar, comfortable, aligned. That's the cheat code, the yes ladder. Not about pressure, not about trickery. It's about building a rhythm the brain doesn't want to break. Politicians use it. Marketers worship it. Your friend who always gets upgrades at the airport? Yeah, they use it too. Each yes is a foothold. Each agreement is a step. You're not forcing a connection. You're designing one. Plus 20 to social influence. The power of pause. You're in a job interview, 4th one this month. You've rehearsed your answers, pressed your shirt, even Googled the CEO's TED Talk from 2015. You walk into the room, 2 people, a small table. One smiles, the other doesn't. It starts off okay, basic questions. Then suddenly, tell me about a time you failed and what you learned. Your mind stalls. You could speak right away, fill the silence, say anything that sounds smart, but instead, you stop. 1 second, 2, you inhale slowly, eyes steady, shoulders relaxed, pause, and the room changes. They look up from their notes. They wait. Because that silence, that deliberate stillness, it's not empty, it's loaded. Psychologists call it cognitive pause bias. When you take a beat before speaking, people assume you're confident, thoughtful, in control. Even if your heart's pounding, even if your brain's buffering like a slow Wi-Fi connection. The outside world reads something else entirely. They're not reacting, they're calculating. It works in job interviews. It works in arguments. It works when someone challenges you in a meeting or a negotiation or even at the dinner table. The pause tells them, I'm not rushing, I'm choosing my moment. It makes you look calm, even if you're not. It makes you sound smart, even if you're still figuring it out. Because in a world obsessed with fast replies and hot takes, silence becomes a power move. And once you learn how to wield it, you stop speaking just to respond and start speaking to command. Plus 25 to presence. The mirror technique. You're at a wedding, you barely knew the bride. Came as someone's +1. You've already checked your phone 6 times, filled your plate with things you don't recognize, and smiled at more strangers than you have all year. You're standing near the dance floor, alone, when you spot a group laughing near the bar. They look like they've known each other forever. Inside jokes, fast talking, the kind of chemistry you can't fake. And something inside you says, I want in. Not to force it, but to fit. So you walk closer, slowly. Not with a joke, not with a line. Just presence. You listen first. You notice how one guy leans in when he laughs, how the woman with the curls gestures with both hands, how another keeps tapping her ring on the glass when she speaks. You don't copy them. You mirror them. Subtle, natural, unforced. You shift your stance just a little, gesture when they do. Your tone rises when theirs does, slows down when theirs does. You're not faking, you're syncing, and then it happens. Someone turns to you with a joke. Another includes you in a story. Suddenly the group is a little wider, and you're inside it. They don't know why they like you, but their brain does. Because humans are wired for tribal recognition. We trust people who move like us, talk like us, breathe like us. It's primal. Used by diplomats, used by therapists, used by that one friend who's good with literally everyone. Mirroring isn't about pretending, it's about sending a silent signal. I'm one of you. No script, no trick, just rhythm, just alignment. And if you learn to do it well, you won't have to force connection ever again. Plus 30 to social bonding. Use people's names. You're in a gym elevator. It's early. 6:40 a.m. You're sore, slightly sweaty, holding a bottle of protein shake that tastes like regret. Next to you, someone steps in. Tall, earbuds in, tired face. You've seen them before, same treadmill, same locker row, but never spoke. They glance at you, nod once, then look back at their phone. Most people would leave it there, but you remember something. 2 weeks ago, a trainer called their name. So you say it. Morning, Camilla? Back for round 3 this week? Their eyes lift. A smile forms. Oh, wow. You remembered my name? And just like that, the elevator changes. It's no longer a metal box full of strangers. It's a room. You're not two bodies waiting. You're two people connecting. Because saying someone's name is one of the most underrated social hacks on earth. It's not about being smooth. It's about sending a coded signal to the brain. You're seen. You matter. Neuroscience backs this up. When you hear your own name, your brain lights up in places associated with memory, identity, even trust. That small word becomes an emotional trigger. People forget compliments, they forget your face, but they remember who remembered them. This isn't manipulation. This is awareness, presence, intention. So next time you meet someone, don't just say man or dude or bro. Use their name. Speak it like it's valuable, because it is. Plus 25 to memorability. Dress one level higher. You're walking into a community leadership meeting, not a boardroom, more like a local rec center with metal chairs and half-drunk thermoses of coffee. You're not the oldest person there. You're not the loudest. You're definitely not the one with the most experience. But you are the one in a fitted jacket, clean shoes, shirt tucked in with intention, not habit. You sit near the front, no words spoken yet, but eyes find you, one by one. Why? Because humans are running ancient software. We still associate appearance with authority. It doesn't have to be expensive, just intentional. People read visual signals before they hear your voice. Crisp collar equals detail-oriented. Polished shoes equals self-respect. A clean, confident posture equals someone in charge. And the wild part? It's not just them who believes it. It's you too. When you dress like someone who belongs, your brain adjusts. You sit straighter, speak slower, think clearer. It's armor. It's code. It's calibration. That meeting, by the time you speak, the room already expects leadership. All you have to do is deliver what they've already assumed. This isn't vanity. It's psychology. Presentation isn't everything, but it speaks before you do. Dress one level higher than the room and watch how people lean in just a little further when you talk. 30 to perceived status. The 5-to-1 ratio. It's Tuesday, late afternoon. You're in your kitchen. There's music playing, low, a knife tapping against a cutting board. Your partner walks in, drops their bag, exhales like the day weighed a ton. They glance at the sink. Dish is still there. You say, I thought you were going to handle those. They pause. Say nothing at first. Then, I had a meeting. You could have done them too. Not a fight, but something shifted. You feel it. That invisible glitch in the connection. The kind that doesn't break things immediately, but leaves a crack you can't unsee. Here's what just happened. You fell off ratio. There's a number most people don't know about. It's called the 5-to-1 ratio. For every negative interaction in a relationship, you need 5 positive ones just to break even. Not grand gestures, tiny ones. A smile, a kind word, a hand on the back while passing by. Saying thanks even for what's expected. Remembering how they take their coffee. That's emotional currency. And if the account goes negative for too long, even the strongest connection begins to starve. Psychologist John Gottman spent decades studying couples, and this was the constant. It's not how well you communicate, it's how well you repair. Saying, hey, I noticed you've been tired lately. Want me to take care of dinner tonight? That's a deposit. I love when you explain things. Your voice changes. It's kind of cute. Another deposit. Relationships aren't built on perfection. They're built on balance. So next time you feel the tone shifting, don't wait for a blow-up. Start small. Pay attention. Invest. Because behind every healthy relationship is an invisible math most people never learn. Plus 25 to emotional intelligence. The confidence loop. You're standing outside a glass door. Behind it, a room full of people. Your first public talk. You've practiced for days. But now your palms are sweaty, your throat's dry, and your brain is screaming one thing. Run! Your legs feel like rubber. You check your notes for the 5th time. Every instinct says you're not ready. But here's the truth. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you trigger. So you stop. You roll your shoulders back. Plant both feet on the ground. Lift your chin. Not high, just aligned. You breathe, slowly, deliberately, then you smile. Not a big one. Just enough to tell your brain, we're not scared. We've got this. That single moment rewires everything. Your posture sends a message to your mind. If I'm standing like this, I must be confident. And your brain believes it. That's the confidence loop. It doesn't start with belief, it starts with behavior. When you act with confidence before you feel it, your brain adapts. It adjusts hormones, sharpens focus, slows anxiety. This is biology, and it works in any situation. A date, a meeting, an interview, a confrontation. The mistake people make is waiting to feel ready. But readiness doesn't come from thought. It comes from movement. So the next time your body says run, don't. Stand, breathe, act, and let your mind catch up. Plus 40 to internal power. 90-minute sleep cycles. It's 7:14 a.m. Your alarm didn't go off. The room is silent, golden with morning light. And somehow, you feel good. Not just awake, clear. Like your body finished a sentence it's been trying to write for weeks. Contrast that with yesterday. Same amount of sleep, but you woke up mid-dream. Disoriented, foggy, dragging yourself through the day like a zombie in sneakers. What changed? The cycle. See, sleep doesn't happen in straight lines. It moves in waves, about 90 minutes each. Light sleep, deep sleep, REM, reset. If you wake up in the middle of that loop, your body's still running the background code. It's like trying to start a video game while it's still loading the textures. But if you wake up at the end of a cycle, your body exits cleanly. Clarity, calm, readiness. You don't need more sleep. You need smarter timing. Try this. Instead of aiming for 8 hours flat, aim for cycles. 6 hours, 4 cycles. 7.5 hours, 5 cycles. 9 hours, 6 cycles. And track when you actually fall asleep, not just when you go to bed. Your body wants rhythm, not chaos. Not caffeine until 2 a.m. and scrolling till 3. It wants flow, because when you align with your internal code, the game stops glitching. You stop waking up broken and start waking up ready. Plus 50 to energy and clarity. These aren't just tips. They're shortcuts in the code of being human. Use them wisely. Stack them carefully. And remember, real life doesn't come with a reset button, but it does come with patterns. Learn the patterns, and you play on a different level. If you want more content like this, consider subscribing. We're just getting started. Next level loading.